Shannon Sharpe and Kyrie Irving.
Okay, so Kyrie Irving, we've already discussed him. I don't need to give any background on him and his flat earth thinking. But Kyrie
Let's
Irving,
not forget
Kyrie Irving came out and he posted a through his agent and said he won't be I can read it if you want.
Go for it.
Basically he said he won't be doing any media interviews or whatever with any pawns. That he won't be available for any interviews or anything like that after games because of he wants his message to be concise and he doesn't want it to be taken out of control. So basically everybody was talking shit about him. You're stupid. This is literally how the NBA advertises. Like anything you need to discuss, the time to discuss it is when you're being interviewed. And do you think your words won't be misconstrued? Like, do you think that we'll understand you better via word than you telling us? Like, so there was just nothing smart. But he always tries to sound like he's woke or whatever it is. So Shannon Sharpe says, okay, cool. We hear from Kyrie. Find the boy. Find him. Find the Nets. Every day he don't do the interviews. You sign the contract to do those interviews. You're not doing them. We find you. So a couple days pass. Then the Nets get fined $25,000, and Kyrie Irving gets fined $25,000. And then what's funny is the next day, all of a sudden, Kyrie's available for interviews and media. And so he comes out and he says, "Oh, well,
I didn't know that it's part of his contract that he has to do interviews."
Yeah, every NBA player when you sign the draft deal, literally is like you're available. You're advertising for your team.
Gotcha.
So it's like,
I mean, that makes sense.
So he got fined $25K. The Nets got fined $25K. I mean, it was so bad. Other players were in Kyrie's Instagram lives, like, bro, just do your media sessions. What are you talking about? Like, you're tripping. So he gets fined, and he comes out, he speaks to the media, and he's like, I wasn't calling you guys pawns. He walks it back, and he's like,
oh gosh, here
we go. He's like, I just wanted, boom. He says, I think I've got to take back my. Oh, and then he spoke about his head coach. He said that there's no head coach and that him and Kevin Durant and the head coach, that actually is the head coach by position and name, Steve Nash, will all coach the team together, that there's no need for a real head coach. Now, he's talking about a grown man.
He's just being disrespectful at this point,
At this point. So he comes out, he says, I think I've got to take back my comments in terms of the head coach back a few months ago. Steve's been amazing, and it really is a reflection of my...
A few months ago, he's now taking it back?
It really is a reflection of the type of person he is and the IQ he has for the game. He commands the respect, and it's not through just coming in and being the kind of typical rah-rah coach being on us. It's just giving us comfortable space to grow, to communicate, and throw ideas out there. And then you got a two-time MVP coach coaching you. So he had to take that back because I'm your fucking coach. What are you talking about? Nobody's coaching you. Mm-hmm. And I'm sure Kevin Durant somewhere in his mind is like, okay, this nigga actually might be crazy. So he walks it back. Then he goes on to say, the focus on what's going on here is, my job, Irving explained. I want to make sure that was clear. No distractions, nothing and dispelling anything. Nothing about dispelling anything. Nothing about going back and forth, nor about calling out one person or another. Not even to refer to you guys as pawns. You know what I mean? Or media. It's just really how I felt about the mistreatment of certain artists when we get to a certain platform and when we make decisions within our lives to have full control and ownership. The part of our business is going to be what it is. This part of our business is going to be what it is. There's no control that we have as players to at least manage what's being said in terms of rumor mills and what's being reported. Let's just leave it at that. LeBron James is a great player. We wish him well. I just want him to be happy, but we're focused on us. 2 months ago, he was on Kevin Durant's podcast, and he said, I'm finally on a team with a player who can make a clutch shot.
Wow.
Yikes. Damn.
So LeBron came out last week and said that actually hurt his feelings.
A solid disrespectful bone. He just has to, why?
So please, let's listen to Shannon Sharpe's reaction.
All right. I'll try to narrate as much as I can, Doc, so you can't hear it. He doesn't listen to Kyrie anymore. Oh, I'm regret the minutes that I spent listening to him.
No, he said, we don't listen to Kyrie Irving anymore. Because, what do you say, 20 years down the line, I'm going to sit back and miss the time I spent listening to him. Let us continue. Every sport has the same contract to talk to the media.
Yeah.
It's a Zoom call. It's not even a.
Especially in a competitive sports space, like you like.
Okay, this
I got you.
he's about to get in his ass right now.
Now
He said Kyrie read some self help books and now he thinks he has intellect.
this in like. Damn, I'm never gonna get back. All right, there you go.
Yeah, dog. These flat earth thinkers, dog. He's just out here. I don't know what it is. It's like an identity crisis type thing. Even when he talks, you can just tell he feels like he's the smartest guy in the room. He's talking to Kevin Durant, 7-foot monster, arguably the greatest offensive player we've ever seen. He can do anything, play any position 1 through 5. He's talking to him. Kyrie Irving, 6'2", talking to him about I need to post up in the paint at least 8 times a game. Y'all have a center, and you want to post up 8 times a game. He said it's just that I have all this speed and this grace, and I can just, when I raise up so quick, da-da-da-da. Kevin Durant said, bro, you're going to enter that post 1.5 times a game. 2 more times you're going to enter the post, and you're going to pass it to me. 2 more times you're going to enter the post, you're going to pass it to me, I'm going to pass it to you, and guess what you're going to do? You're going to pass it right back to me. I'm not having none of that. Like, this dude really is tweaking. Like, he was Native American all of a sudden last year. Did a lot, donated millions. But he's a Kanye West playing basketball. That's what we're watching.
Kanye West playing basketball. So we're watching Kanye play Kanye.
We're watching Kanye play Kanye. He believes the earth is flat. He believes he's figured everything out. He believes the earth is flat. He bouncing a basketball round like the earth. It's just, I don't get these guys. I don't know. I just don't get it. I don't know.
There's just best of them. Like you see Irving.
Stephen A. Smith went crazy on him too.
Stephen
A. Smith, oh my God. He said first, and Stephen A. really went on him too. He said, I'm gonna be honest with you. Kobe won't like none of this shit that you talking about. That's your greatest idol. That's your idol. Kobe would tell you, bro.
What are you talking about?
What are you talking about? Do your job. It is your job. The whole thing. Do it. I just don't get it. It's the level of entitlement that we're getting now in society.
It's spreading, dog.
Yo, so thanks for watching a clip of FDT. If you like what you heard, be sure to subscribe, like the clip, leave a comment, and check out our page for more content. Tune into full episodes of FDT, released every Friday on Podbean, iTunes, and Spotify. Peace.